Hello again, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Game of Thrones. It is our Week 11 recap and our Week 12 preview. Happy Thanksgiving week to everybody. I hope everybody has enjoyed their time off and gotten to see a lot of family, gotten to see a lot of football. And I do want to give one shout out before we get into the recap this week. Our very own Monster Dash, Kyle Collins himself, has introduced a new member to his family. That's right, a little Monster Dash was born this past week, and a big congratulations to him and his wife and their family for introducing this new little one into the world, and will probably be the future champion of Game of Thrones in probably 15 years. So without further ado, let's move on and get to the recap of last week. Monster Dash defeated Balso Hard U 122-65 to 104-31. Despite the loss, Balso Hard U continues their team best streak of 12 consecutive games, scoring over 100 points. Meanwhile, for Monster Dash, the victory is their fifth in their last 6 games. The defending champs, K-Dog's Foosball, got revenge on Hufflepuff Puff and Pass for ending their all-time winning streak earlier this year by winning this time 126-98 to 109-58. Since that streak came to an end, K-Dog's Foosball has gone 5-3. Despite now dropping 2 straight games, Hufflepuff Puff and Pass continues to play tough, losing their matchups by an average of 14.27 points. No pun intended, had no problem defeating Nat 20 Sportsball this week 140-72 to 105-08. This puts No Punt Intended on a 2-game winning streak, while Nat 20 Sportsball falls to 2-5 since starting the season at 3-1. Goff Uck Yourself blew the doors off of Taya to the end zone 186-47 to 96-72. The 186.47 points is the most in team history for Goff Uck Yourself, as is the 89.75 point margin of victory they had. Unfortunately for Taya to the end zone, this marks their 8th straight loss, moving them into sole possession of the second worst losing streak in league history. Currently, they sit only 5 games away from tying the all-time mark set by Wham Bam Think Cam last season, after surpassing the 7-game streak set by Orange Crushing It earlier this year. Finally, Orange Crushing It fell to the Man Bear Pigs 159-24 to 142-50. After starting 0-5 to start the season, Orange Crushing It has bounced back to win 4 of their last 6 games. However, the Man Bear Pigs win their 8th straight victory after starting 0-3, tying the league record. The Man Bear Pigs are a win away from taking that sole possession of number 1 in the all-time winning streak category set earlier this year by the defending champion, K-Dog's Foosball. Despite their loss, Orange Crushing It running back Tony Pollard had the best performance in Week 11, a first for him after only ranking number 132 last season. He's the second running back to claim the honor this year, and is the first Dallas Cowboy to ever snag the award. Looking at our top 5 in the league MVP race, we actually saw no change from the previous week. Patrick Mahomes stays at number 1, followed by Josh Allen at 2, Jalen Hurts at 3, Lamar Jackson at 4, and Austin Eckler at 5. Looking now at our league rankings and starting with the Toilet Tournament prospects, there again wasn't any change for our teams that sit between spots 8 and 10. However, falling 1 spot from last week into the Toilet Tournament ranks is Nat 20 Sportsball, who falls to number 7. For our playoff contenders, Balso Hard U fell 1 spot to number 6, while No Punt Intended climbed out of the Toilet Tournament into the 5th overall seed by jumping up 2 spots as a result of their victory. Then our top 4 contenders remain unchanged. Now moving on to our Week 12 matchup previews, we start with Balso Hard U taking on Nat 20 Sportsball. Both teams sit on either side of the dividing line between playoffs and the Toilet Tournament, and a victory would be substantial for their playoff hopes. This will only be the pair's 4th matchup in 4 seasons, as Balso Hard U leads their all-time series 2-1. Hufflepuff Puff and Pass will take on No Punt Intended, who leads their all-time series after their victory back in Week 2. Monster Dash will go up against Orange Crushing It, having never lost a single game in their all-time series. Taya to the End Zone will play K-Dog's Foosball, who leads their all-time series 3-1. Despite having the worst record and rank in the league, a victory is imperative for them to have a shot of making the playoffs, but a loss will secure their ticket in the Toilet Tournament. Finally, the Man Bear Pigs will take on Goff Uck Yourself, putting their 8-game winning streak on the line as they look to take the all-time record. While Goff Uck Yourself leads the all-time series, the Man Bear Pigs have claimed the last 2 meetings, including the previous matchup, which was the first victory in the Man Bear Pigs' current winning streak. And there you have it, guys. Very exciting stuff as we come down to the final 3 weeks of the season. So much can happen, so much can change, but starting from here on out, we'll probably start getting team eliminations and team locks going into the playoffs. So very exciting stuff as we get closer to the postseason. And again, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I want to wish everybody the absolute best and hope everybody got to spend time with their family and get to watch a lot of football as we head into the final weeks of this exciting season. And until we meet again next week, guys, happy watching football.